I also take some courses on Instagram and also talk about emphasize on food courses. So they really, really taught me how to do my food courses. So before I send out any quotes, I make sure I do my food courses before sending it out, so I don't run into course. Any more questions?
Hello, Lynn.
Yes, Super Chef.
Get back. Lynn.
Yes, Super Chef.
I would like to ask you a very technical question.
Okay, Super Chef.
In the course of your business, how do you manage male customers that want more than the food you cook?
Super Chef, like I said earlier on, I don't meet my customers and I don't do pick-up services, which is why I do strictly delivery services. Although sometimes they insist on pick-up services, but I usually send a staff to go meet them at a place. Because I work from my kitchen, I don't bring them to my home. So I've not really had issues with opposite sex because of my business.
Hello, chefs.
Yes, Super Chef.
Applauder. Next chef.
Grandmaster, Hi, Super Chef. I'm Chef Simon by name from Benue State, the CEO of Simon's Food Amura, Grandmaster of Continental Dish. I have no less than 1,000 recipes, both Nigerian and continental, baking and original. I have a lot of teaching schools that I partner with Delta State. I train a lot of students too with Delta State empowerment. Delta State empowerment has a catering aspect which I engage myself in training the students for 4 or 5 months before their graduation. And after here, I'm looking forward in having my own catering school because I'm good in that. That's what I love doing. I like teaching people, give out recipes because only me alone cannot do it. Then again, I still want to put some light to my personal self, slow in anger. I love what I love. And I believe in actions. I don't talk too much because I don't like talking. That's me walking under me. I not do the beat. Put me on board, then I will come and show some skills to display what I know best. That's why I'm managing my life.
You said you don't like talking too much. Yes. And you aspire to have a culinary school where you train students. And excuse me. And we all know that humans are very, very difficult to control. And at that point where you have someone who doesn't listen to you, and what will you do as someone that doesn't want to talk? Are you going to get angry, or will you get a reaction?
Or as a trainee, managing your students is a very good skill. Like when we went to catering school, we are taught about customer relationship. Then once you are done with the customer relationship, they taught you something about entertainment. You that is into entertainment, customer relationship, you should know how to manage every kind of people you work with. Me, I love talking. Not that I don't talk much, I love talking, but in the aspect of you provoking me, because my students are not there to provoke, it's my recipe. So you are here to learn. There's no way you can get me angry on that aspect. So I manage whatever I see around me once it comes to the training aspect. So any other question?
Chef Simon,
Yes, Super Chef.
you said you have over 1,000 recipes.
Yes, Super Chef.
Have you heard of spaghetti bolognese?
Yes, that's Italian pasta.
Can you give us the recipe if you have it?
I've shared a lot of spaghetti bolognese recipe with some of my colleagues already. I should list it out. First of all, the main item we use for spaghetti bolognese is beef. That's minced meat. Then another one, if you don't have the soy sauce, you need to have the red wine or your tin tomato. That's sour and bitter test. So that's the main ingredient of bolognese. That's red wine.
I was also expecting you to mention spaghetti itself.
Spaghetti is just a steam one. We don't have much recipe. We boil your spaghetti with a little salt. So if somebody's asking you, give me a recipe for spaghetti, you only give a recipe for the sauce, not the spaghetti. By asking us to give me a recipe for a stew, you will not going to give me a recipe for the steamed rice. So you give me a recipe for your stew.
Chef Simon,
Yes, Chef.
how many of your recipes have you been able to share with other chefs?
I shared a lot today. I shared not less than 150 recipes today.
Hello chefs.
Hi, Chef.
He came with over 1,000 recipes. He has shared only around 150. Are you not going to vote for him to stay and share the rest? Just in case. Hello chefs. Applaud. Chef Simon. Next chef.
Hello everyone. My name is Alexa Ebi. I'm from Naijachefs State. If you're more precisely, I'm a Hollywood actress and I'm a chef. I started baking when I think I was 2014. I started with pastries. I started with meat pies, cakes, puffs, and the rest. But back then in school, you know how students like me now. They go one big cake. They go come to content say they one big cake where they big as this. But they'll be pricing it as low as 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. And then normally, if you're investing your own personal funds into it, you end up being at a loss. It's something that was going on back to back to back to back. So I said, okay, let me just put it on a boat as of there when I was in school. So I have to put the pastry aspect of my own cooking on hold, and I have to focus on cooking because I discovered cooking was it was easier for me. It was less stressful. And in school, I did theater arts. I read film. I did film and directing back then in school. So it was a very stressful experience because basically every day we are always doing go like dancing, doing the whole film stuff in school. So when I have others, I'm usually not able to meet up with that part of my life, that acting part of my life, and then the whole baking stuff. So I have to have a rethink, and then I left pastries and then went into cooking. Like I said, cooking is more easy and it's less stressful. And I find it sweet cooking than baking for me personally, because for cooking I feel there are lots of recipes to discover. Most times when I'm at home, if I know I don't know this recipe and I want to discover this recipe, you always find me on YouTube with my very big diary, writing down this, writing down that, because I want to learn more. So it's a sweet experience for me cooking than baking, but I still know how to bake. So if I have others, I could still work on that. Like I said, I'm a Nollywood actress. I'm into movies. I reside in Abuja. Those are my two personalities. It's a sweet thing for me because I have to be able to manage my time between acting and then cooking as well. There in Abuja, I have a store where I cook. And then I'm not the one managing it though, because I don't. Sometimes people see me, and because of my small nature, if I tell them I'm the CEO of this, they feel this girl too small to get this place. So there are people in charge that run my kitchen there in Abuja. I mean, I just focus on my acting, and by God's grace, God has been good to me. This year, I bagged some of my biggest deals: Netflix, African Magic, Worldwide. all of them, and I'm just being able to manage both. So I have passion for acting, and then the cooking is something I love doing. That's it. Any questions?
Hi, so.
Step by step.
Okay, Chris,
Okay, sir.
what's your greatest challenge in
In cooking,
yeah.
my greatest challenge. That's the best challenge. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. From my own point of view, I'm not sure. Because I'm that kind of person. Okay, if I cook for my customers, yeah, you know, it's usually difficult being able to attend to so many places at the same time. As chefs, you all know, I might cook for you and you want pepper. I'll cook for this one might not like ginger and garlic. So it's usually difficult trying to please this customer at the same time. So I think I just have to look for a scope to bypass it. And since I've been able to solve it for myself, I don't think I have that as a challenge.
If you were to have one option to delete between acting and cooking, which will you delete?
Should I be honest?
You must delete one among the two. Which among the two will you pick up?
Okay, I'm not going to lie, yo. I spent years studying theater arts, 5 years, because I told you it's my passion. It's something that gives me joy. When I'm on set, it means the world to me. If I had one option, honestly, I'll go for acting. For me, it pays me more. I don't know for others, but for me, it pays me more because I might go for a job. If it's a big job, they can pay as big price. Then that of cooking, I have to go through the stress and all of it. It pays me more. Yeah, the heat, scattering your head. But this I might just be upset for 1 week and then small expo, maybe if you get 200K for 2, 3, 4 days job, you'll be happy, or 2 days being on set for me. They're getting small orders and not acting very well. Any other questions?
Alexa,
Hi, Super Chef.
how are you?
Fine, thank you, Super Chef.
Alexa,
Yes, Super Chef.
I've got few questions for you.
Fire on Super Chef.
Number 1. Have you ever thought of creating something that will marry your both passions together? Have you ever thought of creating something different that will cut across acting and culinary activity?
Okay. Yeah, I have plans for that by God's grace. If I blow before December. I know I'll blow before December, Sha. So when it happens, I have intentions of opening a show that will definitely now I have to be the lead character, showcase more of me, and then I put my other baby cooking side by side with my mama. So when I present this show to people and then they are seeing this personality, like this side of me, and then just like the Nancy Senior show, for example, let's assume she's an actor and she's a chef. She would know how to, let's both together. So I have a plan of doing a reality show sometime in the future, maybe next year.
Alexa,
Yes.
what you should be thinking is getting a business advisor
Okay, super.
and also a talent manager. This is because, first of all, as an actor, you have a wide audience, both on set and post-production. So Alexa, it is out of laziness if you do not handle the welfare of every production you attend.
You're very correct, super.
If you brand yourself, strategize yourself, your company could handle welfare on any production. Think about that.
Thank you, Spartan.
That is just a piece of cake I shared with you.
Thank you, Spartan. I appreciate it, Spartan.
Well done.
Thank you, guys. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to myself. My name is Easy Jewel Mekere. I'm from Delta State, and also known as Izoba Support. I'm a professional baker, and I'm into event planning and catering services, home delivery, and food trade. So, actually, I started at a very young age before I entered school. But during when I was in school, because I'm an alumni of University of Ibadan. So, during my school days, I do bake for my roommates when they have their birthday parties, my classmates, anytime they have any gathering. I always come out to help them make one or two things, pastries. So I just love what I do. And people always tell me that, Joel, your strength is in baking, cooking. So, and when I was in school, I read agriculture. I'm an agronomist, soil scientist. So, when I left school after service, I went to other parts of Nigeria, like Abvention. I went to learn some different kind of cuisines. So, I just love anything that has to do with food. I find my strength in it. So, that was just all. And I love anything that is craft. I like beauty. I like using my hands to create things. That's why I love baking. You can give me anything and I can build a cake out of it. So that's one thing I love the most. Because growing up with my dad, he always owned my hands to mold things, to build things. So when I found, like, when you give me a thunder, it's just like I'm in another world. So I really love baking. That's why I really focus on cake so much. I do other stuff with it, like food trade, cooking for events and decorations. That's all. And in the next years, like where I see myself, I want to have a cake studio. And when I leave this house, I'm planning to go for a food photography. I love snapping pictures. I love taking pictures when I snap. And I always have joy when I present my cake and when customers see it. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. Trying to use the creative mind to create something out of. But most times, most of my customers, they don't give me pictures or samples that give me this. Most times I give them what is in my head and it always comes out very good. So, and that gives me joy so much. Yeah, I'll bake cake for you. And Super Chef, I have so many wedding cakes to bake here.
What's your marketing strategy?
My marketing strategy most time is online, and I always have referrals.
I know you don't work out.
Like workout, do exercise. I don't do workout, but then most time my workout is indoor, just to keep me fit because my
mostly the difficult ones?
When you have difficult customers, no, my kind of person, most of my customers, when there are this price okay, the challenge I have some months back due to the increase in price in commodity market. So and you already have some customers. Most times it's the pricing that gives me difficulty because as a cake, when you have a fixed price for a particular size of cake and there's increase in price, you have to increase. And when you tell the customer that things are cost, that's one of the major difficulties. But I've never baked a cake and run at a loss. Even though I won't put my money, the thing is, most times when I bake for my customers, since they will enjoy it, that joy they have when eating it, even though I didn't really get a profit from it, that gives me joy. Because I believe every customer will always prefer someone to me that builds my customer base. So that's all.
Isabel,
Yes, Pasha.
how are you?
I'm good.
Isabel,
Yes, Pasha.
there is a very big brand, a bread brand in Abuja, known as Easy Bites.
Bread.
Are you aware?
Yeah, someone told me.
Interesting. Always remember to Google your name.
That's why Savoy is attached to my name.
You just reminded me that there is Savoy on your name. So Isabel,
Savoy.
I have a question for you.
Okay, Pasha.
Isabel,
Yes, Pasha.
from your introduction the other day, you come from Delta State.
Yes, Pasha.
If I remember vividly, you said Warri. Is that true?
Yes.
Combining where you come from and your unique voice, does it affect your customers?
No. Pasha, my voice has always been like this.
I never said it is bad. I said it is unique.
Oh, thank you. Hey.
Is it right?
Yes, Pasha.
How do you manage clients that contract you on part payments and refuses to balance up in a short time?
You have to balance me, oh. Most times when a book for cake, you have to pay like 70%, and you have delivery. I collect my money before delivery. That's just it, not to have.
Let me ask you, what if your delivery or delivery date is on the wedding day and you get there to discover that your clients do not have the balance and that day is the wedding of your client? What will you do?
I'll still deliver the cake. There's an agreement already. So I've had customers that way and they paid me back after the wedding because there was an agreement before I baked the cake. After I've satisfied you, you give me my money.
Is it right?
Yes, Pasha.
I hope that one day you will return to Naijachefs mansion to bake cake for some other people.
Thank you.
Applaud them.
Thank you.
Next chef.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Malik Ralia Adekola. I'm from Kwara State, Ilorin Afroja to be precise. I'm fluent in 2 languages, Yoruba and Hausa, but I am currently trying to learn how to speak Igbo. I am a part-time culinary chef and a mixologist. So when I finished my youth service in 2017, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I knew that food was on my mind. I find peace in the kitchen, I find joy in the kitchen, and I enjoy curating Currently, I own. Okay, so after exploring the culinary world, I decided to carve a niche for myself in mixology. I make beverages from different ingredients, smoothies, mocktails, and healthy drinks. But I make sure to always have a secret ingredient so I keep my customers from coming back. Being a culinary instructor, I think the greatest thing that I've taken from it is patience and endurance, because I've met students of different character and behavior, and learning to manage them without raising my voice has really helped me understand people and live in peace and harmony with others. I currently have my current goals and aspirations is to have a manufacturing plant where I get to manufacture the beverages that I've been able to make recipes for, spices, because I love spices. I naturally don't, when I have a catering job, I naturally don't buy packed spices. I put herbs and other spices together and create ingredients for myself, because at the end of the day, like she said, it's not just eating, but eating right.
Yeah.
That's what she said. So I'm always curious, because I have, most of my family members have possibility of suffering from diabetes, hereditary. So I had to figure out how to manage, help manage the circumstance. So I also just want to say that when I first came here, I had mixed feelings, because I am more of an introvert than an extrovert. I keep to myself a lot. I like my peace and quiet. I don't associate much with people. I just enjoy learning recipes and watching movies, trying to better my English and my aspiration. But when I came here, I gradually eased into everyone, understanding. I mean, because always, it's okay, I love you. I'm always smiling and I back home for myself. When I start my spice business, I'll be sending samples to you guys, just have your opinions on if it is marketable or not, or what I am doing. So that's what I said. Thank you. I love you guys. I love you. Any questions? Malia. Yes.
Okay, so I'd love to ask, for your spices, how long are you doing prototyping of? How long are you testing your spices to be sure it's edible and not bad, it's okay for people to consume?
Okay, before I went into the spice business, I like nature. I like anything that comes from the soil. So I first did research about spices, cumin, star anise, their health benefits for the body, even on the skin. I infuse my oils, like body oil with some of these spices. So what I do is, when I want to launch a new product, I go on Google and create a Google form, ask different questions. What are you allergic to? Are you willing to try new things? I just have different questions, for people to state their allergies and if they want to try or sample a new product, and then give honest feedback. So that's what I do. I do that for like a month, just giving tiny samples of each product that I want to launch out there. And then whatever feedback I get, either I cut the product off and then keep working on it, or maybe I just need to add one or two things to launch the product. Most of my products don't have preservatives.
Into food business and the cocktail
Yes.
business, who
are your target markets?
So, the cooking business, basically lovers of food. People that appreciate good food, that don't like, that like exploring. People that like to explore at my target market. Because when I cook, I always make sure to add a twist, leave my prints behind, so that anywhere you taste my food, even when I'm not there, you know that I live.
So what's the market like for a mixologist?
In Ilori,
Currently, or based on your experience in Nigeria? Because you don't really hear about mixologists apart from the barmen and such like. So what's the market like?
to me, in the food industry, mixology pays the most. And it's less, yeah, it does pay the most. And it's less stressful. So when I get, I have a quotation for each of my beverages. Based on some of my beverages have 7 ingredients, some have 2, like Chapman, everybody knows how to make Chapman. But for my own Chapman, my Chapman has 5 ingredients instead of the normal 3 standard ingredients. So depending on the ingredients, it's going to make me fix the price. I have drinks that cost 1,000 naira per cup, 1,500 per cup. So if I have 500 cups, that's like over 500 times. That's like 500. Yeah, so it's a good business. But the alcoholic part of mixology is good, and I don't know what to do. So sometimes I have to, like when I have a job and clients is more convinced that I can deliver, what I do is I just make small sample packs, tiny bottles of my drinks that I have curated myself, not the ones I was taught or the ones I got off of the internet, because I experiment a lot. I should have been a scientist. I experiment a lot. So I just send it out to them, and I sent like 6 samples out. So most of the time, feedback comes and they like 4 of it. So I just create a menu. I have my mobile bar that I go around with because I enjoy mixing, shaking, making bubbly drinks.
Do you usually test the shelf life of your spices and herbs in the first
I usually test the shelf life. So most of the times, from the person I was taught, spices usually last. You bottle them and keep it inside, they last, they get to 2 weeks.
So you don't test, you just follow.
No, I hand it out to a food scientist to give me nutritional value.
Malia,
Hello, Sebastian.
sometimes I've heard chefs talk about their market targets. There are chefs that say they do not cook for a particular tribe. There are chefs that says they can only cook for a particular kind of people.
Okay.
But Malia, what if you relocate from where you stay to maybe the eastern or southern part of the country, and your major clients are people from the other religion? To be specific, your clients become Christians. Will your religion not affect your business?
It depends on what I'm asked to prepare. I don't take alcohol. So my rule is I don't sell what I don't eat. I don't take alcohol, I don't take pork, I don't eat dog. So yes, it might restrict me from tending to eat some other clients. But if it comes to their delicacies, I know how to make ohasu, afang, because I have a very experimental palate. I like eating from, I think people have seen me eat dishes that, yeah, I like eating different dishes. Yeah, I like eating different dishes. So if it's not what restricts me basically in my beliefs, then I can definitely tend to.
Malia,
Yes?
let me bring this closer.
Okay.
What if your clients demand pork and alcohol in their order, but really do?
I don't compromise my belief for anything. I wouldn't.
Interesting. Applauder. Now you heard Malia. She doesn't compromise. I believe with her job. Nice one. You may get back to your seat.
Thank you, chef.
So do not tempt Malia. Next chef.
Hi, Super Chef. Hi, Super Chef. I'm Mark Namfi Oniba, also known as Rap Chef. I'm a graduate of Multimedia Technology, Wakana Institute of Technology in Enugu State. The name Rap Chef is a combination of three wonderful talents that God has bestowed onto me, which are music, food, and creative arts. As a matter of fact, I started when I was little by drawing. I'm a very good artist. I can draw both visual and creative arts. And I grew up to like music. I'm a good songwriter, and I've already recorded like 10 songs. And professionally, I went into cooking. I started being paid into cooking in 2013 while I was still in school. I used cooking. I was cooking for a general in the Nigerian Air Force. So I was cooking, I was using the money to raise myself in school. Then after graduation from school, I thought about going full into school, into cooking, because I discovered I spent a lot of money in recording my songs. I spent a lot of money in paying OAP to play my songs in the radio. I spent a lot of money to play my song on the mix and all that. Music has really eaten my money. I've never given me anything. So, and when it comes to painting, I'm a very good, passionate painter. I paint a lot. I draw. I do sculpture. And professionally, why I'm so happy with cooking is because cooking has given me a life. Since I started cooking, I could be able to buy good clothes. I could be able to buy properties in my house. So I've been a private chef for quite a long time for families. Cooking has led me to the bedroom of big kings and queens, which on a normal, I can't even go to their room, even to their compound. But cooking has brought me so close to them. And I've worked as a chef in several big hotels. And presently, I'm working in a Mercedes company as their head chef in Enugu. But I've never had my own restaurant, and I wish to always have my own restaurant. Like, I want to have this combos, this restaurant that has to do with music, food, and arts. So it's called Rap Chef Intercontinentals and entertainment. So Super Chef, I must say, I'm very, 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 very happy to be here to see these wonderful people. You see, I think, should I say, in this year, this one of my remarkable moments in this year, 2012. Super Chef, I don't want to leave this place without having a big endorsement, a big contract. Super Chef, I'm a kitchen machine. I can stand 48 hours without being tired. See, I love cooking so much, Super Chef. Honestly, I love cooking. I'm so passionate about cooking, and I've not even demonstrated what I have, what I brought here. To be frank with you, I've not even done a bit. And I've been a leader in 4 groups. I've been a leader, but I've not been in the corner because most of the times I give people the opportunity to show. I've always been the server. I've always been the kitchen helper. I run around for them. Not as if I want to compete with them because I know they are all professionals. So I just want to say all thanks to God Almighty for the gift that He has given to me.
Love you.
And I want to grow further. I'm not tired. I want to have a very good company where I will employ. My dream is to employ people who doesn't have work, because there are a lot of people that doesn't have work. And my dream is also to teach this generation. And if I have a music and deal, if I see anybody that will sponsor my music deal, I'm glad. Super Chef, I'm a profit machine for any company that will take me. For real, I have a lot of work. Nobody's going to lose. If you invest in me, you can never lose. I just want to stop at this moment to say all glory to God and thank you, Super Chef, for electing me among the 4,000 to be here. More grace to your elbow, more greater height. God bless everybody who has done this and all the whole house.
Answer your question. I'm waiting for you.
I don't really work in bedroom. I help people who want to have stamina in the bedroom. I have the recipe. A lot of
Hello, chefs. He's speaking. And he's saying something very important. One of the major things affecting the world. Rap chef, for the records, I'm giving you more time to speak.
Okay, a lot of family are suffering today. There's a lot of controversies among opposite gender, like male and female, husband and wife, because sometimes out of stress, the men cannot perform effectively, they can't do their job, and ladies of this generation, they love it. So I have the recipe that can stimulate the egos. You know, I make this recipe and it works. So if you know you're not performing very well, if you're not performing very well, come to me. Okay, 3 rap bars. Yo, I'm going to give you 3 rap bars. Because as you see me, man, I can never be the last. I can never be the past. Rap chefs, still the metaphors, killer boss. I make work the boss. Fake G's for most. You know me, I come through like, get to waiting for fire, they bring pepper. That's the free side.
Could you please share some of the recipes?
Okay, first of all, I have like 10 recipes for men stimulation.
About women.
I have for women. I have 10 recipes for men stimulation, but I will just give one, which is just the basic, and everybody knows that. Everybody knows it. It's just that many people don't make use of it. Like a man is supposed to take ginger, a natural ginger and garlic tea with an empty stomach every morning. Bless you. That's the number 1 thing you do for your man. Make sure he takes a natural ginger tea hot with an empty stomach. What it does is to diffuse the immune and it takes away every bacteria from the body first. That's the number 1 cleanser for a man. That's the first. For a woman is supposed to learn what she takes in. Like so many women are addicted to soda drinks. They are very, very addicted to soda drinks. And this soda drinks is becoming a problem to our generation. So many of them don't. In short, I urge everybody to have a blender. Just you have a blender as a chef in the house, have a blender as a man, a woman, a family member. You must have a blender. So you can make use of all these natural recipes like the fruits and make it. So don't get used to soda.
Pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple.
Make it juicy.
Yeah.
Silky.
What happened? Hey!
Hello, chefs. Rap chef,
Yes, boss.
well done.
Thank you, boss.
I like your personality and how you're able to sell yourself with the slightest opportunity.
Thank you, boss.
There is something you need. Think about strategies of selling your ideas to the world. There is more inside of you. And again, I appreciate the fact that you spice your career with your talent. Top notch. Chefs applauding. Rap Chef,
Yes, boss.
get back. Let me ask you a question. You're a rapper.
Yes, boss.
What if Tupac Shakur and Biggie were alive and they visit? What meal will you make for them?
Tupac Shakur and I think I'm gonna give I'm gonna make it wonderful asun and palm wine because I know they love liquor. I'm not gonna give them the regular liquor they used to say like the whiskey, the rums and all those gin. I'm gonna give them a normal, natural Ebonyi State wine because I'm from Ebonyi State. I'm from Isuokoma in Ohosara local government. So I'll give them a natural palm wine and I'll make a perfect asun goat meat, perfect goat meat asun for them. I think that combination.
Rap Chef,
Yes, boss.
even after the show, think of dropping good content about food on your page. The recipe and ideas you're bringing to the culinary world. Develop on it. Let the world to know that your kind of meals will improve libido, like you said. It is sellable. When you say things like that, it's one of the strategies and the words the world want to hear today. Well done. And also, stick to friends that will help you develop your ideas. When I mean stick to friends, good friends in my house, especially as friends like Marge and the rest of them. Hello, chefs. Well done. But chef, right now on this show and today especially this moment, the chefs have really taken the super chef to where he doesn't know. I planned 30 minutes for this, but you've taken time already. But chefs, I'll cut the moment for now. We will have more time to discuss and interact. Let me give you the remaining time so you can compile and manage your votes. But I will extend the voting line till 4:30 today.
Thank you so much.
I wish you the best. That may be all for now.
We are ready to bring to your screen the biggest culinary sensation in the whole of Africa. It's the biggest and the best of its kind, and this time it will be the gathering of the most creative, exciting, strategic and stylish chef from every part of the country that will thrill viewers with mind-blowing, salivating meals. The Naijachefs Season 2 will be the compilation of skills, lifestyle from amazing personalities, good enough to entertain the world. So prepare your mind, because this time it will be more than the regular. Showing on NTA 2, DSTV 369, GoTV 114, StarTimes 104, and streaming on YouTube and other social media platforms. You can also reach us on Instagram at Naijachef_hub. Naijachef Hub, skillfully gifted. The Naijachefs Season 2, Naijachef Hub, skillfully gifted.